Hey there everybody, Johnny here bringing you another episode of my Vainglory gameplay. Hey guys, now I'm just going to show you a video, one of my solo ranked games that I had, and of course I was playing the Big Daddy himself, Ardan. Of course, as I play a lot of support, so Ardan is one of my favorite heroes, and fortunately for this draft, I'm able to get Ardan because the enemy team, I just want you to look at the enemy team right there. They had an Adagio, a Kral, and a Black Feather. These are the three heroes that you will naturally ban during the most banned heroes during the draft mode. How on earth did they get onto the same team? I have no idea. So I think during the whole banning process, I wasn't the one who banned the heroes, by the way. I think we banned somebody else, and then they banned somebody else, and we left the three of them, the most dangerous heroes in the game, open for choice, and they all end up on their team. So now my team instead has a Sky, a Glaive, and of course myself. Well, I will say that this game is going to be a very long one. The reason is, well, you're going to find out for yourself. It's going to be about 30-minute game, so do brace yourself, guys. And also at the same time, it's not going to be easy to watch. This is one of those games that, it's a lot of back and forth, a lot of throws, so you're going to expect that this video is going to be quite exciting to a certain extent, and also perhaps quite frustrating. But I want to show it to you guys just so that you know roughly what was going through my mind in this very exciting game. So here we are in a team fight. Kral and Adagio decided to come over, and mind you, by the way, of course, Adagio is really good for synergizing with Kral, enhancing his basic attacks. After all, he is a melee hero, although in this game he did go crystal power, I believe. In this first fight, things went pretty bad. Basically, our Glaive died. That's all I can say. I was trying my best to catch up with Glaive, but Glaive just kept walking away from me. Now, here's the thing. If you guys are playing with an Ardan, it's probably safer if you walk towards Ardan than to walk away from. The reason is because Ardan has a Vanguard. I had the Vanguard for the longest time, but the problem is that I did not have the distance from to Glaive that I needed to give him the Vanguard to run away. So so you guys just take note, right? If you are ever gonna play with an Ardan and you're in trouble, remember it's easier to walk towards Ardan than to walk away from him. Always run. I mean, basic survival skills should tell you should always go towards your support. Well, basically that's why they call it support. They have tools that you need for you to peel away from the enemy. So don't run away from your support, run towards your support, okay? So that was unfortunate there. Okay, so anyway, the other thing is, let's see. So this match, I would tell you that I'm not sure about the skill tiers of my teammates, but I think Glaive, you're going to see that Glaive is a huge pinger, and it's quite... I don't really like to play games like that. To be honest, I don't see a need why you need to ping. And ping, yeah, maybe you just want to communicate like what you wanted your teammates to do or something like that. That's fine. Sorry about that ping on my phone. But there's no need for you to ping excessively. Yeah, okay, we can tell that, it's frustrating for us too. You don't have to say how frustrated you are. We know. So yeah, he's gonna ping quite a bit, but you'll see that in just a while. So anyway, here we are in another team fight. Our Sky does a great job of taking the enemy Adagio down. So now without their support, these guys should be quite squishy enough for us to kill, especially with me helping out. But Kral, of course, being Kral, he survives everything. So fortunately, we're able to take them down too. Sky is really low. She has to be very careful because Black Feather can turn on you and just dive on you anytime. So this is us doing a team fight right here. Unfortunately, like I said, because Black Feather is that kind of hero that can easily just turn on you and just finish you off. It's dangerous to stick around if you have very low health. But it's okay. We're able to get at least the kill, and we're able to push for some objectives here. Although the enemy team should be up by now, we can only do that much damage to the turret. And yeah, so as you can see, Black Feather's already out. It's really early in the game, so respawn times are very quick. Alright, so now we're just going to go do our farming in the jungle as usual. As you can see, Adagio over there trying to come into the enemy bush, and Sky does a great job of shooting him off. So that's good. At least Sky is safe, and we're just gonna continue doing our farming. Alright, so other things to take note is because this is going to be a really dangerous comp, Adagio with Black Feather and Crawl. Now just imagine that Adagio can buff both of them, and they're going to be so difficult. Actually, it might do you some good actually if you do kill off Adagio first. Sometimes you don't have to necessarily take out the carry. If let's say you're able to finish off the Adagio, then the enemy team will have something missing, whereby their damage output won't be as strong. Actually, that might help as well. So you can consider taking out the support in this case too. And Adagio is not usually built very tanky, so it is going to be quite easy to finish him if you do focus on him. Okay, so here we are pushing down the turret as much as we can. We really just want to do lots of damage as we can. So I'm just gonna help out our Sky over here. Look at the damage she's giving out onto Black Feather, but at the same time, I always tell people, don't underestimate a Black Feather. You might see that, oh, you're almost gonna kill him, but as you will see many times in this game, it's going to be one of those situations where he just never dies, and he's able to just turn on you and turn the whole game around. But that's Black Feather for you, isn't it? So here I am just gonna beam the bush. I see that Adagio is alone, so I'm just gonna go in here and I'm just gonna try to do as much damage as I can. Sky is caught between the walls here, so it's in a really bad spot. So I'm just gonna take out the Adagio, as you can see, and then, oh wow, what a big finish there by the Crawl. But now Crawl is without his ability, so it's okay. We're all safe so far. I'm gonna get some items here, my Founder Renewal, and as well as I'm going to work towards an Atlas Pauldron. I think that was the second item I built, mostly because, well, we have two heroes who rely a lot on attack speed, so it's going to be very beneficial if I can have that reduce their attack speed, that's to say. And here comes Krull again. I'm trying out my best to give the boost to Sky, get away from Krull. Okay, and yeah, so what I do is that I always try to make sure I have my Vanguard up when I see that my teammates are being focused on. Like for example, in this case, Krull went for Sky. I made sure I reserved my Vanguard for anyone who's going to be focused on. That's your role as Ardan, because the Vanguard is so useful for helping teammates peel away from fights. And that's exactly what needed to be done there. As you can see, I was trying to get back to Sky to give him the Vanguard just in time. Unfortunately, that was not gonna be the case. Now, as you can see, both my carries are dead. It's just the supports now. Adagio goes off somewhere, leaving the turret completely unprotected. So I decide to go in for the turret and just break down the turret and just go for the 300 gold that I need for my team. See, so once I see that he's gone and left the turret totally unprotected, I was going to take it because it was so low anyway. And now my team has a strategic advantage in terms of the map. So that's one thing you can be aware of. You know, don't just walk away. Always have awareness, I would say. Awareness of what's happening and who's going where, so you can think of what you can do to, you know, push the advantage there. You can either clear the minions, so as for... You can clear the lane minions so as for... Sorry about the plane, guys. Yeah, you could clear the lane minions so as to let your lane minions push towards the turret and die by the turret so that the enemy laner won't get farmed, or you could just push the lane itself. So it's all up to you. Okay, so I have my Glaive over there. I'm going to help him peel away from the fight, but he doesn't seem as though he wants to peel away. He wants to stick in the fight, which is a really bad choice. I throw in my renewal just in time for my teammates, and thankfully now they have a huge chunk of health back onto them. And so we're just gonna see if there's anything we can do here to fight. Unfortunately, it's too dangerous, but we do going on the Black Feather, who were able to finish off right there. Well played there by a Glaive. A nice afterburn. And here comes Krull from the other side, so I'm just going to help try my best. I don't have my Vanguard up, so this is really going to be very difficult. That's the thing, you see. Your Vanguard is so precious. You only have a few seconds to get out, to use it and get out. So if you can't, then it's going to be a big problem here. And for some strange reason, Glaive wanted to continue fighting right there. So that was a bad choice, because Kral can easily recover his health. You're already so low. So why do you want to go in again, especially knowing that you have all the weakness stacks on you already? You're not going to do as much damage, and Kral can smite you at any time. So playing against the Kral, you have to be very smart. You have to know that when is the time to back out, because once he gets his 8 stacks, or even close to 8 stacks, he's going to want to smite you. And when he smites you, he gets a huge chunk of his health back. So you need to be able to walk away from the fight so that the weakness stacks they disappear, and then you go back in, because that way Kral will have wasted his smite on you, and that way he won't get his health back, and that's when you can finish him. So that's how you deal with a Kral, because I would know, because I played with Kral before. A long time ago, he was my favorite hero, and it's so frustrating when I just hit the enemy for all the stacks that I have, and they just disappear, or they are able to peel away from me and I can't reach them. It is just so frustrating. So that's how you deal with the Kral, guys. Here we have Blackfeather. I don't have my Atlas up just yet, so this is going to be a problem for Glaive. But fortunately, are we able to get him? No, this is really frustrating. Look at this. You have Sky there. I don't know what Sky is doing. I'm doing my best to catch up with this guy, and I'm like, what are you doing, dude? You're so slow. But finally we're able to take him out, so that's not so bad. And now I'm telling Sky to join me here to take the gold mine. This is gonna be risky, because we did take a lot of time to finish off the Blackfeather, and by now Kral and Adagio would be out, as you can see over there. So I decided, okay, let's not fight. Let's just not do this. And I'm gonna come back in here just to see if I can steal this gold mine. I don't think we were able to, because of the smite. Yeah, because of Kral's smite, he's able to just take it away from us just like that. And I did put the Atlas Pauldron onto the Kral, but you see, once again, our Glaive does not know when to peel away. And he's pinging Sky for wanting to protect the turret, which I think is really unfair, I would say, for him to do so. Because look, Sky had to protect the turret. If not, the turret might have been pushed down some more. It is actually our fault for staying in the fight with Kral when the gold mine has already been taken. There's no need for you to kill them anymore. I mean, you're always fighting a losing fight. Because, well, it's Kral. So there they go, just pinging each other, which once again I have to emphasize that I do not like. Please guys, if you guys are playing Vainglory out there, please do not be this person who pings and pings and pings. Nobody likes it. And I don't know if you care enough, but because this is a team game, if you wanted to go, if you're so good at going solo, and if you think you're just so good at doing things and you never make mistakes, then by all means, please play an RPG. Because nobody wants a person like that. It's all working together as a team. It is frustrating for us as well. And so there's no need for you to be so rude when you're playing the game. It's just really a big bummer for everyone. It's no fun anymore, right? It's just a game, guys. So don't make it sound as though this is like life or death or something like that. So anyway, here we are in a really bad position here. Once Blackfeather is on you, there's no way you're gonna get out of it. And I'm just gonna get myself out of it. Obviously, that once again, there is no way. They have Kral, they have Blackfeather. I'm gonna die right here. So I'm just going to do my best to just get all the items that I need to once again come back into the fight. And they are tanking the turret right there, so that's bad for us. They're gonna take down this turret really quickly now. And I tell Glaive not to go there. It's gonna be dangerous. Just stay by the turret. Yeah, that's right. And just clear the turret, clear the lane. Alrighty. So now I am just gonna I'm building towards and Warhorn right now. That's my next item. So I see that in another team fight here. I just want to go into my Vanguard to help one of them get out of trouble. Yep. So I give the Vanguard to Sky, and Sky is able to take out the. Able to take out the crawl, and yeah. So far so good. We're able to at least fend off this wave. And do take note, guys. We actually are on. We're even in terms of turrets now. So that's actually quite good for us. They did take down our turret just now, yes, but of course at the same time we are not exactly in a very big disadvantage when it comes to the map control, so that's quite good for us. Well, Black Feather's able to get away, so it's alright. Then we'll just concentrate on pushing the lane some more to put the pressure on them. And we can see that the Kraken is up already. And yeah, okay, so we're just gonna stay back for a bit. And unfortunate there, we're not able to punt the Black Feather backwards. And I'm not sure we're able to finish him off here. I don't think so. And now all three of them are on us, so this is where we have to disengage. But once again, we have our Glaive just staying in the middle right there. Fortunately, he turns around to help Sky and to peel away from Krull. And now is a 3v2. We are in a better position now. But however, you can see that Black Feather is going for Sky. He's very low. That's what Black Feathers do. They always go for a character who's so low just to try to finish them off because they know they can. And in this case, it wasn't too much a problem because once again, Glaive was too busy trying to deal with Adagio, where in fact what you should do is actually to help your fellow carry peel away from the person who's pursuing them, and if you can finish that person off, then you'll be 3 versus 1 instead of a 2 versus 2 in this case. You understand what I mean? So if Glaive had helped us there, it would have been Sky would have survived. We could have turned onto Adagio 3 versus 1 and it would be a much better situation. So it's all about, once again, making the right choices. Stick together as a team. Don't split up, because you are stronger if you guys are together, not when you're split up like that, right? So anyway, Krull is trying his best to get me, but because I'm tanky, I won't die that easily from him. So I'm able to get away. We're gonna beam back right now just to get my items. I'm gonna get my Warhorn. This is going to help my team get away from the fights faster, because in case I don't have my Vanguard, I can Warhorn them to peel away from the fight or to charge towards the enemies, depending. So Warhorn is very useful for team fights as well. So here we go. Here's another fight going on here. We are way too far from our turret, actually, to be honest. And Glaive once again runs all the way in to the enemy lines, and he's overextending now. And now I'm caught once again in the middle between Glaive and Sky. I don't know which to help. I did help Sky to get away, but that was not going to be enough. And now I'm in big trouble again. So that's the problem when the teammates are not coordinated. One goes for that hero and one goes for the other. We need to be more coordinated in terms of our fights. And this is where we are starting to throw the game. Well, pardon me, I need to get some water here. It's a long game and it's probably just halfway through only, so I need to hydrate myself. There's a lot to talk about here. Alright, I'm good to go now. So, another turret down, and we're throwing the game, and now a lot of pinging going on, as you can see from Glaive. You can see how annoying it is, right? You wouldn't want somebody to do that to you. So, if you guys out there, you are no stranger to pinging, please don't. Please, it's not fun at all. It's just a game. Right, okay, so anyway, here we are. We're so close to finishing the Adagio, so we want to focus on that. But once again, Glaive does not get the message, and he is just focusing on the wrong hero, because we could have just finished off Adagio and it'll be 3v1. It's much easier that way. So, and now we are going to beam back. We're going to beam back to base to clear the lane. We could have went for Kraken, I suppose, but Krull was around, so it's a bit dangerous there. So we're just gonna clear our lane instead, just to try to, you know, push the lane forward. We don't want the pressure on our side. We want to always keep it that side, so at least that way, we won't have to worry about them coming to our base too quickly. And here comes Krull. I know he's in the shop, so I'm gonna fire a flare into the. Oh, he's left. Okay, so I'm just gonna get some more vision around the whole jungle. It's very important as a support to get vision of all the objectives of all the areas in the jungle. It's always good to know where the enemy is. There's so many matches, I can even show you some matches as well, where the vision in the jungle changed everything for us. Like we were losing, but because we knew where the enemy was at one particular point in time, we're able to catch them out of position and then go for the win. So you will see that in my other games I will show you. So here's Adagio going for the ultimate. I think I didn't manage to block that in the end. So okay, as you can see once again, Glaive is not with us. He's focusing on that. I was trying to help Glaive there, but you should actually just stick together defensively rather than going offensive on the enemy like that, because we are in no position to win them. They being so good at I would say healing themselves and finishing us off, we need to watch very carefully as to who is being focused on, and then we all turn to focus that enemy hero that's focusing on our carry, you know what I mean, to finish him off quickly, make them commit to us, and then we finish off the person who overextends himself, and then we turn on to the other two. And in that case, once again, I was being split. I really hate that scenario where I have to be like, oh no, where should I go? It's a really hard decision there. Okay, so now at least we're getting some objectives here. We're able to finish. We're able to get the ace on that one. And now I'm just going to finish off their minion mine. I mean to capture the minion mine, so as to apply even more pressure on lane, so that we at least have some map control around the area. Alright, gonna head back to the shop because I have 3,000 over gold. I can get something else. I'm gonna get myself a crucible for that, for the Adagio's ultimate, because I don't want my team to be stunned in the middle of a fight. It's gonna be very bad, especially against a Crawl and a Black Feather. It's not gonna be good at all. So I'm gonna buy more flares because this is gonna help me get vision. We always want to know where they are, and just top up my vision there. And here we go. Here comes another fight. As you can see, Adagio's, he's gonna just use his gift of fire and then use his ultimate. That's his usual MO. So we're just going to block that, and I'm gonna help Sky just finish off the Crawl over here. Now it looks really good. We have 3 versus 2, right? But watch this. This is going to be really frustrating. We had 3 versus 2. We thought we were in the lead, but however, Sky just cannot get away from the Black Feather, and now we're in a really bad spot. I have nothing I can do. I don't have my Atlas Pauldron. I don't have my Vanguard up. I can't protect myself from this Black Feather. Once I did have my Vanguard, I tried to turn on him, but it was gonna be always a fight. I'm gonna lose. So I was trying to tell my team now, as you can, I think you will see in a while, I'm gonna tell my team to focus on Black Feather, because Crawl is not too much of a problem. He's very squishy, but Black Feather is the one where if he just stays in the fight as much as he wants to, he's going to be really dangerous. See, as I can see, I'm pinging him right now. He needs to be taken out first. That is our objective. So I think our team now understands what I'm trying to tell them. Always go for him first. Okay, right now, so we're just going to say, okay, everyone just get back to base, and we'll defend there. But we have to engage them early too, because if we let the Kraken walk all the way into our turrets before we start trying to fight them or trying to kill the Kraken, unfortunately it might be too late. So we need to engage them. Unfortunately, they come into our base first, so here we are having the chance to just finish them off. And look at that ultimate there by Sky and the Fall Barrage onto Black Feather. That's what we needed, and my Gauntlet catches the both of them right on the spot. And we're able to take out the Crawl too, and this is the kind of position we want to be in, where we finish off the Black Feather first, and then after that, as you can see, Crawl was much easier because he doesn't have that mobility that the Black Feather has. He's slower, he's squishier, so we can deal with him much more easily. So that's what I wanted to have. So that was a really good fight for us. And now we're just gonna head back into the jungle, and I'm gonna plant my vision everywhere once again, because I want to make sure I know if the enemy team is coming up this way. and we don't want to be caught, well, I would say with our pants down. Alright, so just getting some more money if we need. I'm actually almost full build actually, except for my for all the scout traps that I try. I always leave. I try to leave one space for my scout traps and stuff like that. But actually, to be honest, I should have bought myself a contraption. I think I can afford a contraption instead of having to choose between a scout trap and a flare all the time. Okay, so now I'm getting the infusions, and I'm ready to fight. Now the thing is, we need to be very careful in the next fight. So here they come. They're gonna walk right in here. They're gonna use the Gift of Fire as usual, and then with that, I'm able to block that ultimate by Adagio, but Glaive gets melted so easily because he's totally out of position. Sky is over here, and I'm just telling him to just get away from the fight. I'm giving it everything I can, and nice finish of a Sky. Sky's forward barrage killed off Crawl just like that. I'm asking Sky to turn around to try to take out the enemy Blackfeather. Unfortunately, she's missing all her shots. And check this out. As you can see, Dajo's so close to dying. Then Blackfeather turns around, and Blackfeather does what Blackfeather does. And we're just so screwed now. So I'm able to at least kill the Adagio, but I know I was dead for sure, at least when it comes to the Blackfeather. And there you go. They get the ace buff, and Blackfeather has a huge minion wave to push into our base, and this is going to be bad. So now you will see Blackfeather just push. Fortunately, we're able to delay the fight quite long, and now Glaive is going to come out here. But look at this. Glaive decides to take on Blackfeather one-on-one. And I told him to go towards the turret, so at least you have the advantage of having the turret to help you. But Glaive doesn't want to. He decides to just fight there. And I was questioning him, why did you do that? Just go to the turret so as to protect yourself. But he didn't do that. So we had a problem there. But fortunately, I think in a way, if you look at it in a different way, he was able to prevent, to keep, keep the Blackfeather busy from taking our turret. So much so that when Glaive died, there was no minion wave for the Blackfeather to take the turret down. So now that myself and Sky, we're both up, and we're able to now just push the lane. And we'll see what we can do here. This definitely it's a bad thing to be fighting now, because it's a 2v3. So we just want to be very careful. We don't want to engage in the fight just yet. I'm just going to place my vision all around the jungle just to make sure I know where they are. And I saw them coming up this way, so I said, okay, let's go back to the base. They'll be coming up that way. There we go. See, they are just going up. They're going to start clearing all my scout traps around, and they know where they are, and they're just going to clear it out. Okay, so everything's good so far. Now we have all three of us up, and now we want to go for the next fight. I do need some infusions, so I have 2,000 over gold. I see that Adagio is out of position. I'm just going to put one more scout trap right here so I can see, just in case if they were to retreat, we can see them in the bush. And I'm just going to get, see more flares. Oh, and then I see them coming in. I need to get out of here quickly. And here we go for the next fight. And I think Sky does a great job of landing the ultimate and the fall barrage onto Blackfeather. And this is where we want to be once again, with only the crawl to finish off. And now only Adagio, he can't do anything, he's gonna run. So I'm gonna start on the Kraken first, while Glaive keeps the Adagio busy. So as you can see, that was a very good fight for us. As long as we finish off the Blackfeather first, we are almost definitely going to win. So we just have to keep doing that. And now we're on our way to take the Kraken. Of course, as you can see, Adagio is trying to finish it. Unfortunately, fortunately for us, we're able to get the Kraken instead. And now we can kill off the Adagio, and we can going to just march on into the base. Now we're gonna get some infusions, get everything I need to run in there as fast as I can. Now guys, you're about to see the most nerve-wracking finish ever, and it's not because, oh, we were so close in the fight or something like that. You'll see in just a while. Check this out. Just watch this, just watch this, and then, yes, my game froze at the most important time as we were going to push for the game. I don't know. I was struggling. I was gonna reset my. I was gonna go back to home screen. I was gonna go back into the game, and I tried everything I could to just go back into the game. I was like, no, don't do this to me. I was like, why? And I had to just keep doing that, home button, and then go back to the game again. And then fortunately, it's connecting, and I was just praying so hard that by the time I come back to the game, please don't let us be dead. So, and as you can see, the moment I came back, the crystal was destroyed, and I was just so relieved. That's the score for you, everybody. 13 kills by me. Our glaive died so many times. He was just throwing the game so hard at times. But our Sky did a great job on focusing on the Black Feather first, and that is why we're able to come away with the win so narrowly in a very rather frustrating game for me, but at the same time I did not ping that much. So once again, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and do like it or leave a comment for me, please, and I will see you in the next video, hopefully showing you yet another very exciting match in my Vainglory gameplay. Take care, guys. Bye bye.